Am I on? Please tell me everything's working okay today. Hey everyone, happy Monday if there is such a thing. Welcome back to Bear's Workshop where we're going to do our 159th flyover. Oh, look at that. Got to get that quieted down. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but I got my stream showing up on the side and it just started blaring at me. So I have the headphones on to make sure there's no other noises coming through that you guys might hear. So welcome back. How's everybody doing? How's my volume? Everything looking good? All right. Thank you, iMelt. JJ, hit me with that copium, Bear. I'm dying over here. Long live Nikola. Got a happy Monday, and I am on. Hey, Torstein, Kent. So, horrible week for the stock. How's everybody holding up? I know JJ's having some issues. But he's looking at me for copium. So I'm here to deal whatever is needed. Mr. Bogues, I just became a patron of this fine channel. Thanks, Bear, for all that you do and have done to support Nikola. Thank you, Mr. Bogues. I did receive a notification not too long ago that we got a new Patreon, and I am assuming that is you. So welcome to the channel, or the Patreon channel. It's not much there except for our raw feed, which I'm behind on, and I apologize for that. It's basically to help support the channel, and I appreciate any support that anybody can give us. So thank you for that, Mr. Bogues. Let's see, we got John's touchpads here. Welcome, John. Got some more. Volume is solid. Good, because I had so many issues last week just trying to figure out this new computer. Let's see, Lee Webb added more at 663. So I'll be honest with you guys, I did add more, and I had a limit on how much cash I could transfer over in a day, so I had a hold put on half of my money. But the wife and I did put some more money into Nikola. My average share price is less than what it was. I think it's around 9 or something. But we were hoping to get in today, but their money is still not available, and I would have picked up a whole lot more at the low 6s. Let's just take a look at. I got some stuff up here that we can take a look at. So the stock actually got down to 659, and that's hard. That's hard to swallow. But I think most of you guys who come here, except for like Micah, are in it for the long haul. And I definitely think this is all temporary, being that it's happening to everybody. And there hasn't been any bad news. There's been nothing related to Nikola as far as anything that would be contrived as a problem. So I think we're just looking at a bad overall market. Everyone's been down. We can take a look at Lucid stock. Lucid actually went down to 34 today. Came back up there at 37, and that's good. Good for them. Tesla dropped down to the low today was 851, but they're back at 930. So everybody kind of rebounded today, and I don't know if all the people who are scared are gone now. All the shorts have been covered. So I can't say that I think that tomorrow's going to be a great day. I don't know, but I think that it will improve over long term. Let's see. So good job, Lee, as far as adding a 663. I would have been there had my money been available. Please mention FPT and Nikola. FPT. Why am I not making that acronym? FPT. I'm getting something now. Fraser Properties, that can't be right. Mr. Bogues, please expand on that. Janelle, Nikola is at a crazy discount today. Yes, it is. And I hear Brian went all in. Confirm or deny? Brian who? Brian Cha from Lucid? Bram says money not available, common problem. Banks have a supply chain problem. No, I actually surpassed my daily allowance for what can be instant cash. So that's what happened to me. So that kind of sucked, but that's the way it is. It's probably good because if it had shown up on Friday, I think when it was supposed to, I probably would have bought too high. So now that it got delayed, um, it helped not spend all that money at a higher price. FPT Industrial powertrains for industrial vehicles. Um, Maybe on another episode, but I'm not as fluent in that as I would need to be to talk about that. So my apologies, but we can. I'll put it on my. Brian from my Tesla weekend. Yeah, you know what? I don't. I think he still might be scared of Nikola. Uh, he he likes him, but he's just scared. No picture bear. No picture. What do you mean no picture? On FPT. Um, it's just on another screen. I was just bringing it up because I don't know what it was. I don't want to bring it up. He hinted at on his last live stream. I will ask Brian. Maybe he'll show up here, or maybe he's still in the DR with bad service. I don't know. Uh, but you know, it's been a rough week. I think we lost what we were in the tens a week ago. Oh, that's not even a week ago. That was just last Tuesday. So let's see. Today's the 24th. So just as recently, well, these are all close dates, but I know that we were in the 11s at some point in the month of January. So let's see. They developed and built the e-axles for Nikola. Okay, I will look into that. I just wasn't familiar with the name, but I will definitely look into that. And we can talk about that on another time, but I don't want to talk about things that I'm not fluent in. Lily May is here. Hi, doll. Oh, that's sweet. Hope that's not some dude sitting in his basement calling me hi, doll. But anyway, let's go through the video. We can keep talking. We can talk more about the stock. And I want to know how everyone's dealing with the pain of this. Every one of my stocks, I was looking early today, I'd say 9 out of 10 of any stock that I own hit their yearly low today. So that was, I try not to sweat it too much because, you know, if you're there for the long haul, you got to be there for the long haul. And there's going to be bad days and bad weeks. Hopefully not bad months. Say Octavia, hey guys, the stock I'm on sale. I just doubled up my position. Nice. Tyler's here. Hi Bear, just got here. Did anyone else see two Tre FCEVs driving on a roadway? This was from a Phoenix related news source. I have not. I haven't seen any FCEVs out there in a little bit. Jessney bought some today. Well, good for you. I wish I could, but I think tomorrow, hopefully it doesn't skyrocket tomorrow, just so that I can get in a little bit more. So anyway, here's our typical North fly-in. Get my cursor off of that, so maybe it will fade away. There we go. And it will come back as soon as I move the mouse again. So at the site today, we did see a couple of different things today. One, as you can see in the center of the screen, as we're coming up to that area, there is a Nikola Tre BEV. It's the grayish brown looking one. I forget which one it is. Whether it was I think it was the gray one. And that was hooked up to a flatbed trailer, a full length 40 foot-ish. I can't say for sure. I didn't go measure it. Flatbed, nothing on it. But it looks like it might have been out for a test spin, or maybe they're going to load some concrete blocks on it or something and haul that around. But as you can see, when we pulled up, nothing going on there as far as any other vehicles. But yeah, it's the gray one, grayish silver one. It's a pretty looking truck. And that flatbed looks brand new, by the way. They don't look like that for long. They get pretty dirty pretty quick. Let's see. So anyway, we got a nice long shot. That might even be longer than 40 foot. That's a pretty long flatbed. and you know that that's obviously for testing. But there was nothing in the tent that we could see, so no Tre FCVs today, no fuel cells. But that looks like a pretty nice setup there. It looks like it's ready to go. And I think this one came off the line like last week is when we first saw it. So let's take another look around and see what else we got going on. We got the hydrogen filling station, and obviously we have no FCVs today. Mr. Bogues added at 668 also. Okay, Lee got at 663. He got you beat. Hi Bear, thanks for sharing. Look at NEL ASA. I will take a look at that. Patrick Hunter looks like a 48 foot trailer. Yeah, I just assumed 40, but then when we were looking at it, it was like, wait a minute, that really looks like it's longer. Polecat, do the trailers also have battery packs? No, they don't. And you know, some people have thought about it, and some people have asked about things like that, like doing it with the Tesla Semi. But the weight that you would add almost becomes redundant. Mr. Bogues, the flatbed is either 48 or 53. Everyone 30 seconds behind me is going to correct me on the length. But Kay, I didn't have a tape measure. Tyler says the news source for the two FCEVs was from Freedom's Phoenix. The video shown was 26 seconds long. Well, I will take a look at that. Let's take a look at how they're doing here on the dynamometer building. It's the wash station where you can see my arrow moving around. I made my arrow bigger for everybody because I couldn't even see it. So, wash station right there. Now, this I think was supposed to be 105 feet wide or lengthwise. Forget the other dimensions, but it looks like it's going to be bigger than what I originally thought it was going to be. And I think it might be because there's things going on the outside of this. This might be where I know the hydrogen stack is going on this side of the building. I also know that that's a bathroom right there. I saw that on some site plans. That is the bathroom, so that way I know where my orientation is. There's a bathroom in the corner. So I don't know what this is going to be, but this is the outside of the building. So hydrogen stack here. I don't know what's going here, or over here. But you can see they got all the rebar going in and the forms. So I'm sure we'll see concrete probably at the rate they're going by the end of this week. If not, definitely next week. They do need to finish these other forms up. But everything around here is pretty much ready for the next step. And we'll continue to slide through that. And Freedom's Phoenix, we'll take a look at that real quick. And on the other screen, I got to bring up things like that on another screen because I don't want to get rickrolled or something. You never know what I'd be bringing up. Tried to grab a sneak peek inside the factory, and we could see not much. Here's that video. Okay. Not going to be a great video. Looks really small, but we'll let's pause this one over here. Let's bring this over. See what I can. Well, let's not pause this. All right. We're going to bring this video. Oh, that's loud. Whew. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but that was quite the noise. Let's bring this over. We're going to stop that. Make that full screen. See if I can identify this area. 2-lane road. Oh, that could be anywhere. But I'm not sure where that is. God, it almost looks like it's up north. Okay, that looks like a convoy of some. Okay, that's interesting. And is that a fuel cell? That is a fuel cell, 100%. Biagio Brothers. Oh, that's the red and white one. RV repair. God, that looks familiar. I'm trying to figure out where they were. that almost looks like it's on the way to Vegas. Let me see if it says it in the video or somewhere in that description. But it looks like they had a lead vehicle on that. Convoy from Phoenix to Los Angeles to be delivered to first customer. Well, that would have to be TTSI, wouldn't it? Because TTSI is supposed to get the fuel cell vehicles, and they're the ones doing the testing on those real soon. Biagio Brothers, that was what was on the side of that. I wonder if they were just hauling the trailers. They had oh, something's happened on my screen here. What in the world? Okay. I don't know how that happened. Everything looks like it's locked. All right. Well. Okay. Bet you guys saw that too, huh? All right. You moved your face cam out of place. Thank you, Out. I saw it when I looked again. Let's see. Nikola World 2022. I don't know if they're having that. I haven't heard anything about any more Nikola Worlds because the last one was canceled right at the height of the Trevor Milton thing. And almost I don't see anything about that online. So let's see. The red fuel cell shown online earlier that we thought was going to Anheuser-Busch was in the video. It certainly was. I think the Anheuser-Busch one is actually going to be gold now, just because they've changed their whole the way that they're advertising is they're now going gold instead of red. So I think they may end up being gold, but we'll see. Convoy is props for the driving change series recording. Yeah, that first truck could have easily, that van could have been a video truck. Let's see. See that trucker? I bet $1,000 he was doing his best to get another look. That red one is probably not going to Anheuser-Busch since red is not their thing anymore. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should read ahead, huh? Which Spice Girl's your favorite? I can't say that. My wife will watch this. All right. Let's go back to the video real quick. That way we could play it 6 times while we're talking. Big gold coming through. Yeah, I guess that's what it's going to be. Yeah, it could have been because of Trevor. It could have been because of COVID. And COVID's a great fallback to say for anything. But it doesn't matter. I don't think they could have had a Nikola World in, was it October of 2020, because they didn't have those products anymore and it had just become uncovered. So, but that's all done with. So let's not even worry about that. As you can see, I kind of think that this area is getting cleaned up a little bit. You see this area like right around here? This area just seems like there's less and less stuff over there. And they've got to clear that out eventually, because this is the next phase, which is going to be starting within the next few months. And that's where we're going to start seeing more construction. Obviously, we'll start with the footers. This whole area has already been graded out. So all they need to do is start digging and putting in the footings. So that's what we're going to be looking at in the future. So I think we're going to slowly start to see stuff moved out of here. Proterra Inc. deal is kind of fishy. Mr. Bogues, that's what they said. I know you're right, but we need to get past Trevor. Yes. Phase 2 starting soon. Yeah, it will be. I definitely think so, with all this area that's been cleaned out. That is their water pond to help with the dirt suppression, but right next to it they're doing a lot of deep, big trenching. And I know they still have a lot of water lines and supplies. I think that this pond is actually going to end up getting moved to the far southeast corner before the end of this project. And there's a well right over there also, which wouldn't make sense to have it by there. But they've got a lot of drainage and like little water canals, like you can see them right here and then up through here. So I don't know if that's probably going to be part of it. Anyone see Viking Sam video on Nikola? It was poorly researched. I unsubscribed from him because he is obviously not interested in the truth. I've seen quite a few. Are you talking about Eric or not Eric? Yeah, Viking. What's that guy's name? Yeah, I saw that. That video came out like 2 weeks ago, and it was very, very poorly researched, where they had put out their 2 trucks, and he started questioning whether or not they produced the trucks or if they just assembled the trucks. JJ, when do you think we'll see the Nikola 2 prototypes? I think we're a ways off from that. I think that they've got laser focus on getting these 2 trucks completed and into production, and there's a lot of testing involved, and I think their engineers are involved in that. I'd be surprised if they're working on anything else right now, or if they have anything more than a small group of people working on it. But I think that they're really focused on what they're doing. So it looks like they've got all those footings in for what will be the covered parking, with hopefully solar on top. I've been told by somebody that it will be. One of the viewers said that it will be. So we'll see what happens with that. But hopefully that's all that they're waiting for to get that paved. But I know that there was utilities. And hey, look at this. Look what we got going on next to the security building. So you can see the concrete was all poured in. It looks like it's going to be block walls. And that steel that we saw over there was for this new little structure. They're going to have a nice little entryway going into the Nikola site. And you can see that made out of steel. It's going to probably have the Nikola logo and probably something with directions on it, or security checkpoint, stop and get frisked, be prepared to be searched at any time. Things like that, casual things. But yeah, that definitely looks like it's going to be a block building, and maybe that's what the block that they still have over in the water campus is for, or could be something else. But that's going to be a nice little entrance there, nice little checkpoint. Maybe they'll have little arms that go up and down to stop people from getting in and going after people. So here we got the frame count for today. We were down to 30, and now we are back to 31. We have another frame. I can't say whether they pulled one out or they just got another one that came in, but you can see they're actively working on it, and it's hard to see probably in this video, but if you look closely, it almost looks like the paint was sanded off on where that gentleman was working. Let's go back to that real quick. Get in as close as we can. So all these spots right here, it looks like somebody threw some paint on it, and you can see that it's clearly not on the other frames. But when I zoomed in on it, it looked like the paint was just rubbed off. Maybe they're going to be welding brackets on there or something of that nature. Can't say for sure, and I could be totally wrong. Remember, we're trying to look from a few hundred feet away and trying to tell you what we're seeing, and it's kind of hard. This is just our best guess. So anyway, there are 31 frames out there. There's now there was this pile right over here. There was 10 in there, and now there's 11. So one is back over here. Like I said, don't know if it's a new frame or that just came in on a delivery, or if this is something that came back out from the factory. So Viking Sam is so biased, it's unreal. With my eyes, I thought that said Viking Sam is so blessed, it's unreal. But then I squinted and I was able to read it. Yeah, he's blessed with a beard. But yeah, he is biased. I was very surprised to see that video from him. Mr. Bogues, do you know of the land that's been set aside by the city of Coolidge for companies providing parts and service for manufacturing trucks? The whole area around the Nikola site is supposed to be an industrial corridor, and in 20 years' time, there's going to be a freeway that's going to go just to the east of where Nikola is. So a lot of that land, and we're talking about quite a few square miles, has been set aside, and it's all farmland. Most of it's farmland right now. There is a couple prisons out there. There's a prison about a mile north of this factory right here. It's in they call it the Eloy facility. It's run by Core Civic. My wife used to work for them, but she no longer does. And it's not a big prison at all, but there's a couple of them right over there, and we can't fly over there. We could probably get a picture of it from the air, and I think we have in the past from far away, but you can't fly a drone over a prison. Not legal. So, okay. Let's see what else. What did we just miss here? Yeah, okay. Oh, we did got a nice shot of the roof. We haven't gotten one in a while. Just gives you a better idea of the size of it. Let's see. Let's see, Tyler, you're saying Viking Sam had another one that came out? I'm gonna have to look into that. I have not seen that one. Keep drivers dry from the rain. Yeah, that's true. like it's gonna rain here on our 6 days of rain a year. To JJ, these mainstream YouTubers ignore weeks of good Nikola news, and then stock market dies, and they jump on it to smear Nikola. Incoming Sam Alexander video as well. I'm sure. Poor Sam. He devotes his whole channel to destroying FUD on Tesla, but when it comes to other manufacturers, he doesn't care. He's part of it, which is shameful, because he seems like a smart enough guy not to do something like that. So here we got a Nikola Tre getting loaded onto a trailer. Goes up on its own power, and we're going to see this here in a moment. You guys watch that while I read some comments. Angel, hello bear. It's good to be back. Why are the frames outside though? No room on the inside? Weather doesn't affect them. Well, JJ, you got to understand, we don't have weather out here. We just have sun. We get some rain in the wintertime, like around now. It will rain maybe once every 2 weeks for a little bit. Occasionally we get a full day's worth of rain. But truck frames are out in the weather all day long once they're assembled. So whatever elements that you're going to see here, they're going to see whether they're a bare frame, they are painted, or whether or not they are sitting outside. So it kind of doesn't matter if those frames are outside. What I'm more concerned with is the production equipment that's outside. I would think that those need to be covered a little bit better than what they are. You saw the truck back up onto the trailer. See, its back wheels came off the ground because they weren't spinning while they were moving. So that angle of attack is probably a little steep, because those trucks ride pretty low. It's the water campus area, and you can see up here in the top, got a bunch of blocks that are being stored. And my guess is that those might be used for that security building. They might need some more of it. So in the time that we first flew over, when we saw this this tray in this trailer here, this semi came in, unloaded this trailer. They got the trailer on, and they're getting ready to haul that thing out of here, and it's already gone. Let's see. Angel says, great work, like always, sanctify them. Let's see. Will it be an inland port? Mr. In Coolidge, an inland port? I guess it could be. It's hard for me to say. I don't have that much information on it. And Peace Channel says a bunch of very friendly, nice things. We love you all. Shalom. Salam. La Paz. Thank you, Peace. Peace has been by here often to say very nice things. Mr. Hoax, okay, the sun. the sun's not going to do too much to the frames as far as their integrity, I guess, if that's what you mean. But also the idea is get them inside the factory as quick as possible so that the weather doesn't hurt you. Octavio, good on more Tre to be delivered. We need that. Yes. And hopefully we'll see an announcement in a couple of days. I'd like to get to the point where we don't get announcements on every delivery. That would be nice also. Tyler, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Tyler says, thanks for your videos. You're awesome. Deeps, but 2024 contract at $7. First time I've went big on Nikola. I'm out. Internet go out? Well, if the internet went out, then I don't think I would be getting that message. And everything seems to be working. Hey Bear, did you sell some shares today? No, I did not. I'm not selling shares. I'm going to be holding on for a while. I'm not going to get scared by whatever's going on right now. Anyone else lag super bad for a bit? We didn't have any problems over here. But speaking of lag, the likes are lagging behind. We got, how many people we got? We got 74 people on. If we could get those likes up, I'd appreciate it. The more likes you have on a video, the more YouTube is more likely to share them. So the better ratio that you have of likes to dislikes, and also the number of likes, helps to recommend this video to others. So, oh, there we go. We got 39. So let's see if we can get that up a little bit more. Everyone else okay on their video? I hope that was just a one-person thing. Yes, it lagged for a little bit. Now it's running good. Bear has earned his diamond hands. Yes, they're going to stay that way. Okay, good. All right, good. So how are you guys handling all this with this stock price? Did anybody get all roughed up about it emotionally and sell? Let me know if anyone sold. I know someone who was asking me if I sold. Let's see. Angel asked me if I sold. Angel, did you sell? Now that's the question. If you're asking me, that might be because you sold some and you wanted to see if it was okay. Tyler says, don't sell shares, anyone. Hydrogen is the future, and day-to-day price doesn't matter. And that's true, as long as it doesn't keep going down. Because we just don't want to see that. We want to know that there's something behind our belief. Let's see. It's not time to sell shares. It's time to buy shares. Bought more today. Yeah, we are going to be buying more tomorrow. We're just waiting for money to get unlocked. So tomorrow, no offense, guys, but I'm hoping it doesn't go up too much, because I don't want to see a full recovery tomorrow. Because I still would love to buy in the $6 range, but I'll still take the sevens. Where's the stock price right now? Let's see. We had it up here a moment ago. Let's take a look. Let's see. Let's reload this. All right. It was up 15 cents for the day. We are down 3 cents in after hours trading. All right. It's just so nerve-wracking to see every morning when the market opens up and just watching it go down, and you're like, oh, how far is it going to go? Do I have any spare cash? Let's see. Scott bought more today. Pinky did not sell. The share price sucks, but I can't see a better opportunity out there presently for a 3 to 5 year hold. JJ, I began tying the noose, but this video and the Freedom Phoenix one has helped. JJ, you'll be okay. You're going to get through this. Mr. Bogues, no problem. Holding long and strong. Pinky's averaging 1163. And Tyler says, I'm having a baby, so my wife said no more Nikola stock. Good grief. Angel, nope, I didn't sell. I'm buying more. Jokey says, buy the dip. Torstein says, I don't sell a gold mine. Mr. Bogues, Nikola Energy, it's all about the energy. I'm holding with tears going down my face. Mark says, my Tesla was down, but still up 1,800%. That's always a good way to think of it. Too bad none of us got in at like below what Nikola got down to today. Maybe we got in real close to it. See, Mr. Bogues, yes, please stay down. Give more opportunity. Yes. Steve, thank you for the super chat. Everyone chip in some money for Daddy. He works so hard for his babies. All right, I'm gonna not show you, but I'm gonna just give you. I'm gonna get you my average price. I've got two accounts where I have bought Nikola at, and I'm gonna give you guys the quick rundown on what I own and what my average share price is. So for Nikola in one of my accounts, and this is the one that's higher. Let's see, I've got, 57.44 divided by 562. I've got 562 shares at an average price of 10.22, which I thought that was a good price, and now it just got to the point where that looks like a bad price, but it's only a bad price temporarily. In my other account, we have, you got to do all these little authentications. I wasn't planning on sharing this, but I thought it would be nice since everyone else is sharing. Okay. My other account, average cost is $8.95, and that's on 2,957 shares. So that's where I'm at. 29.57 at an average cost of $8.95, which that would have been a great price a week ago, but hopefully it's a great price at the end of the week. Mr. Bogues loves Tesla, and so do I. We got our next Tesla on the way. Still saying delivery is going to be March 8th to the 31st. My wife ordered a new Model 3, white, long range, with the upgraded tires, with the white interior. So we are excited about that. Jokey says, no institutions are selling, so why sell? True. Deeps, I've been waiting for them to do the TAR. That is when Lucid ripped. I don't think the market is done, though. I expect to pop in another drop. Octavio, I agree. Thanks, Bear. Tyler also, let's see. Octavio, thank you for the super chat. I got to make sure I say that. Tyler says, Nikola stock isn't going up anytime soon, in my opinion. People absolutely hate Nikola. Deep hate. Sandy and Bear have somewhat reduced some of the hate. Yeah, I think Sandy has more credibility than me. But I think there's going to be, I don't think it's going to go very high for a long time. I think it's going to have its ups and downs. I think as we get good news, you're going to see it go up. And then a couple of days later, it just swings back down. If you want to day trade, that's a good time to do it. Whenever they have good news and it's above your average cost, go for it. And then buy it back when it drops back down. My personal opinion is once they start getting in the confirmations from TTSI and the other PGT, the other ones that have ordered and they're going to get the test trucks, and once they go through with the rest of the order, I think that's when the stock's going to start steadily going back up. I just don't think there's going to be a pop where it just goes up a lot and everyone just says thank you for the money and leaves. Only buy if it drops 50%. That's a lot, but that's where it's been going. Digital Blade, hey Bear and gang. Hey Digital Blade. Mr. Bogues, Bear, great position. Yeah, I'm real happy with the position on my second account at 8.95, and that's gonna go down tomorrow. So hopefully we can get it at a decent price tomorrow. It's got to be under. I really want to be under 8, but like I said last week, I would have said it's got to be under 9. My wife last week said, buy some Nikola stock, but don't put a limit order in for $9. I'm like, it's not going to go under 9. It's not going under 9. It's never been under 9. It's not going under. So just do it. And it got in under 9. So, Jokey says, search for, I can't read that. NLLSF. That better not be something weird. Better not get rickrolled. Let's see. Over the counter. Okay. All right, I'll look at that offline. Nobody wants to watch me read. FCV's announcement this week or not? I think they may announce where those 2 trucks were going. If they're going to TTSI, they announced the BEVs going there, so I'm sure they would do something for the fuel cells. And that's great that they actually have alphas out in the field being tested, which, you know, I'm not going to say it's unheard of because I just don't know, but that's pretty good that they have them out in the field being tested when they're not even planning on producing them until next year. So how about the Fiat connection? Anyone else see the video with their HD EV axles? I have not seen that. And Mr. Bogues, I've said it 100 times, Nikola won't be able to build them fast enough for the demand. That's an okay problem to have. It really is. I mean, Tesla has that problem, and people aren't leaving Tesla because of impatience. Where Americans are actually showing patience that they've never shown as far as ordering a car. I could never do that in the past. Could never sit and order a car and wait months for it to come in. But I was always a spur of the moment. Ooh, do I need a new car today? And then go do it. So tomorrow we're going to be having our next episode of fast charging with B&B, and I'm hoping that we can get a little bit more viewership. I seem to get all the viewers going to Brian's channel and watching it there, and I'm hoping that we can get some viewers from my channel watching it here. He seems to get about 10 times the amount of views on these fast charging videos that we do. So hoping that some of you guys can tune in tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Pacific time, and watch Fast Charging with B&B, where we talk about all things EV. We'll talk about the cars that you hate and the cars that you love. We don't care. We are not biased towards any car. So anyway, we're hoping to see this stay the same tomorrow so that we can get in on a real good price. Everyone else get the rest of your money moved over to your brokerage accounts so that you can get ready to move on. Let's see, what else you guys got out there? So nobody sold, huh? I am interested to see if anybody did. I'm wondering who is selling, because if you've held on this long, you probably should hold on a little bit longer. That's what I think. You know, there were a couple articles out there talking about why Nikola was down, and all of the articles said there was really nothing tied to any news or anything that's going on. It's just that Nikola, being a pre-revenue to little revenue company, all these technology growth stocks are getting hit hard on this. Tesla got hit hard, but they came back and they're not going to stay down. They've got legs to stand on. They've got a track record now. But Rivian, they're down below their IPO. I'm glad I sold that when I did. Definitely was a good day. Definitely was. Steve says, Daddy, how many deliveries did you see so far? We've seen numerous vehicles shipped out, and it's hard to say how many deliveries that there were, or if they're just going for testing, if that counts as a delivery. But I know we saw 2 on one day. We've seen a picture of one being hauled out by the farmer who lives next door. We had another video where we saw one leaving on a trailer, We had today's, and we're only there for 3-4 hours out of the week, and we've caught probably about 4 or 5 leaving the site on the back of a tractor or trailer, and we've seen numerous other ones out in the field that we have not seen leave the site. So, Justin, I sold 100. Oh, that's too bad, Justin. I think you'll regret that, but that's too bad. Don't panic sell. New hydrogen stock is at new hydrogen stock is at 1.8 cents. Sold mine at 14.6 cents. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Thanks for the monster effort with all the live videos and flyovers. Turn off computer audio. Okay. I don't see any computer audio on, but we will shut that off anyway. All right, that is off. Deep, so nobody is buying. The price can drop quick. Shorts eventually will want to cover. Yeah. I had two. My account went into oh, okay, that's too bad. Imagine holding the Trevor Milton saga, but selling while trucks are delivered. Went too big, bro. So Nell Asa is delivering the hydrogen conversion equipment to Nikola this quarter. I'm gonna look into all that after we get offline and see what that's all about. Yeah, Milton is living large on his 2,000-acre Utah ranch. Highest price paid for a Utah resident, $34.5 million. I don't think he's going to get to live there that long. I think he's going to get hit with some pretty good fines. At least I hope he does. Blue Planet Journal. Thanks for all the updates you have been bringing for over a year. To the people doubting Nikola, Tesla was also in single digits at some time. Wait for 24 and a $3+ billion revenue, and we will see what it's worth. It's true. Mr. Bogues, awesome on their Nell delivery. Mark says it's working. Is it looking like Anheuser-Busch Samcom event next Monday, and Heineken will incorporate a Nikola or two? I heard that the Super Bowl is going to feature the Anheuser-Busch with a Nikola doing something. That's what I've heard. So looking forward to seeing that. Let's see. Thank you for all your good videos. Will Nikola produce hydrogen fuel truck in the future? Yes, they will. Will. Get it? That was from Wilden. So yes, they will. And they're going to be producing that. They're producing them now. But those are still alphas. They should have production trucks out next year. That is their plan. That is their goal. That is their stated goal. All right. Well, we're sitting at about 48 minutes into this. If anybody has any other questions, let's get them out now. I'm going to start recapping what we're doing this week. I told you about the fast charging episode tomorrow with Brian from my Tesla weekend. So that's happening at 4 p.m. Pacific. Wednesday, we will be doing a Lucid live stream just like this one, but with all things Lucid. And also, we'll have flyovers for Nikola and Lucid on Wednesday and Friday. So that is our plan for the week, and we hope you guys can join us and watch. We would appreciate you guys showing up at the Lucid one also. I know you guys may not be the biggest fans. Some of you are. But even if you're not, hey, it's the same format, and it's fun. All right? So let's see if we got anything else. JJ telling Will that they're already being produced, and Lockbert basically doubling down on that and saying late 2023 for the Tre fuel cell. That's pretty much it. So if you guys don't have anything else, I want to thank everybody for being here. Hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to put this video up without me talking. So if you guys want to watch it again, you can watch this one or you can watch that one. But both of them are coming up. And plus, we're also having a Lucid flyover today, which we don't normally do. And last question, will you do a site view plan again? Yes, we will. We have requested new site plans because we want something that's updated, and I have not gotten anything from the town of Coolidge. So I'm going to have to get with somebody there and see what we can find out. And Steven, thank you again for your super chat. I appreciate it. He says, more money for daddy. That's so weird. But okay, that's cool. Whatever makes you guys happy. And JJ, will you buy a Toyota Mirai if you get a fuel station near you? 800-mile range. If you're asking me, I'm going to say no. I don't know. I haven't even looked at the car. But I've really gotten very accustomed to fueling at home. I barely use superchargers except when I'm taking trips. So I would have to leave and go to a hydrogen station in order to get fuel. And they will never build a hydrogen station near my house. They don't even have any superchargers near my house. I would have to drive over to where Lucid is to get to a supercharger. Either that or go to Scottsdale, which is 45 minutes away. They're both in different directions. There are superchargers that are closer to me, but they are 16 kilowatts, and I will not do that. So that's going to be pretty much wrap it up. Thanks for that last question, JJ, about putting me on the spot about a Toyota Mirai. I haven't even looked at the car, to be honest with you. Maybe I will just for you. I'll take a quick look at it, and go on from there. But it's not something that's going to be happening. So anyway, thanks everyone for being here. We appreciate it. And until our next live stream, which is tomorrow, you guys have a great day.